What's up YouTube, this Skyland679 here, back again with another video. Today we've got a brand new series on a brand new game that just released a couple of days ago called Atomfall. We are going to be getting into it as a new game. We're going to win a survivor difficulty. Yes please. And yes please. Right, so I can overwrite. Alright, I'll be quiet. This is a walkthrough, by the way, guys. I have completed this game. I'll be trying to get you guys through the game. So yeah, if you guys don't know what to do or anything, this is the video to watch.
Military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by experts. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons. Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Atomfall.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Bill?
Right, so, because I don't know how I got here. So you're bleeding.
I think I'll be alright. For the moment at least. It's more important that you listen to me. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the wind-scale acid plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to wind-scale is through the interchange. The waves likely cut. There are people. Oh, God. People who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. Unless someone go up there, should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please.
Very well, let's see what I can do.
Please.
So this dude wants me to make him a bandage. Should be supplies nearby. Cloth, alcohol. Is that what I need? I need 4 cloths. Got a bit more cloth in here. He wants me to make a bandage for him. I didn't do that. Excuse me. I didn't do that at all. But I'll do that now. Here I have a bandage to stop the bleeding.
Here's my key card. It will get you out of here. It doesn't matter where am I now. Listen, if I can have... It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place.
I didn't actually have to give him that bandage. Right guys, part of the walkthrough, yeah, just to let you know, you don't have to give him that bandage. You can use the other talking options. You can use the other talking options to basically bully him into giving you that key card anyway. So you don't need to do that and give him the bandage. You can keep the bandage for yourself if you want to. This we can do later on in the game. We need a hacking device to change the light to this side to send the power through this wire instead of that wire. We don't have that until like halfway through the game. You'll see that later on. This is a walkthrough, by the way. So I just want to let you know there is going to be spoilers. I know I keep saying that this is a walkthrough, but it's because I can't stress enough, you know. It's probably one of the first walkthroughs, if any, that I've done on my channel. So I just want to let you guys know that there's going to be spoilers, you know. But,
Not joking. I
hopefully it doesn't ruin the game for you and it helps you out. Right, so I'm playing on Xbox, by the way, so I don't know if you want me to go through the controls, but the right trigger's the light attack. Hang on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the right trigger's to light attack, and the right bumper is to heavy attack, and the left bumper is to kick. Right, and the reason why I'm not leaving this room just yet is because there is other things to do in here. So I'll look down there, crawl through here. In this room we have, I don't actually have notes on this, so I'm going off memory here, so a lot of the things, you know, it's going to be like the first time I've seen it all over again, because I can't remember everything, but I completed this in like 14.5 hours or something like that in the last couple of days. You guys will see, so you just grab them notes. A lot of the notes will contain your quests. Sometimes it will be, you know, people speaking to you, but mainly it's going to be your notes that you will receive your quests through. Assorted scrap, things like that, is all crafting materials you want to collect. So is alcohol, any like toilet rolls can be turned into cloth, things like that. Just grab anything you see that lets you pick it up, because you can max out your inventory on it. Those upgrading crafted materials do not take up any of your main inventory space, what you see here. So yeah, it's probably for the best if you do that like that. There's some comic books around. They're basically collectibles. There's also like buried treasure in this game. You get a metal detector shortly on, and you'll be able to use said metal detector to find like stashes and little crates and things, and like some of them are collectible lunch boxes buried under the ground. Some of them have very good loot, but on top of that, obviously the lunchbox goes into your collectibles in your notebook menu. Right, so now here we are. We have reached, I forgot the name of this place if I'm being honest. Slattendale, that's it, my bad. Alright, so we should, yeah, so you walk down here and this phone will start to ring. Hello, who's this? Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that handy little piece of information, we are wanting to run up this way. This is the way I ran first anyway in my my initial play of the game. Any little buildings like this that you can enter, I would advise that you do, because you'll find a lot of upgrading crafting materials as well as helpful items. Even sometimes you'll find ammo and guns, so I can't stress how important it is to try and loot as much of what you can see. Pretty sure if you come in here later where I am right now, you'll find one of the buried treasure spots. I might be wrong, but I feel like it was here, because that did not seem like a lot of loot to crawl under a gap for. Yeah, it's pretty terrible in there. Right, so let's continue onwards. We're going to head up the bridge. Not up the bridge, but up underneath the bridge to a helicopter crash, where we will find a enemy wandering around with a, you should have like a truncheon, yes, a bat. So I'm assuming it's the same every time. I'm just going to want to whack the crap out of this woman. And then you can loot her body and take the police truncheon. Now obviously you see that went into auto assign. You can auto assign things how you want to in your inventory. Loot this body, you get a coded message and a key for a lock box, as well as some alcohol. This is a coded message. Observe yourself from convoy as soon as possible. Be discreet. There is a shed in the Slattendale rail yard. Grid reference. Make your way there. If I cannot wait, I'll leave supplies. Use the key to access them. So that key is for a chest in the rail yard. So we'll come to the rail yard soon enough. I'm just trying to think where the first place we're going to want to go is. First place probably going to go in here is here for your first merchant. Anything up here? Some scrap. We've got. What else have we got? Some glass bottles. Like I say, you can just max out on them sort of things. They have their own limit of how much of them you can hold. I don't remember what's up there. Rifle ammo and pistol ammo, very helpful, as you can imagine. Bats. Just recommend swinging your way through the bats. Don't let them get too close to you, because if they swarm you all together, you might take a decent chunk of damage. Also, the water in this game has leeches, so I would also advise avoiding as much water as you possibly can. I mean, you don't have to fully avoid it, but I advise avoiding it to an extent. You can run through it without taking any damage, but you can also see the leeches running towards you through the water. When they reach you, you do start taking damage. So this dude's going to be your first merchant, so try not to attack him. You all know Smithy if you watch the channel regularly. Smithy killed this dude the minute he ran in here. He gave up on this game. Right, so he said relax, I mean no harm, I'm lost, that's all.
You're lost, alright. Really don't know you alright.
And say I just, hang on. Alright, put the honest option.
May I back at this? About government look supply.
I'm looking for a place called the Interchange. It's a good idea to just spam through all of this. You'll pick up quests and things like that. But I'm just going to run you through the main game. It's a full walkthrough from start to the end, so how to complete the game. So, you know, we don't really need all the information. We're just going to collect the quests as we go through. You can spam through a lot of this dialogue. Read it if you want to, but I've played the game once already, so some of the answers you do have to read, like you got. Okay, let's keep going with curious.
Well, this tunnel, the Dale's busy. Oh, can't recommend.
Okay, and then you go, I'm interested in a trade, and you can get these handy little items here. Right, so if I was to put that on there, you can see that I've added that there. You have to weigh the scale so that it's in the middle to make it a worthy trade, and the one on the right is what the shopkeeper's got, the one on the left is your inventory. Flashlight, I haven't actually had to use a flashlight throughout the entire game. That's your choice if you even want to get that, but you can get that later on in the game anyway. Same with the metal detector. I mean, it's good if you want to get that now, I guess, but I actually physically can't get anything, it appears. So he doesn't want the Molotov. Wait, what is going on? Oh, okay, he wanted the Molotov. He was accepting the Molotov for the metal detector. Well, I'll put the flashlight back. So certain things you basically get for free. Okay. That tips it over the edge. I'll need that. I think I'll just take the torch and the metal detector then for a Molotov. That's a worthy trade, I'd say. Anyway, you can get everything else later on. I should be going. Alright. Anything we can loot around here? There's a note there. I recommend collecting every note that you find for quests and for intel. Nothing else there. Right, that way leads to the next sort of area of the game. We don't need to go there just yet. I would probably recommend we don't, because there's some rather nasty enemies there that can kill you pretty quickly. Yeah, grab that cloth. Again, just look around for resources. You'll find loads. I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to 100%, but I'll get you enough. Right, so now every time you come to a metal detector spot, it will pop up on your screen for you, and you just press the button it says to equip it out. You hold, if you're on controller, you hold your left trigger to aim. The dots tell you which direction to face, and the closer the needle gets to 10 is the closer that you are to where you need to press the right trigger to dig. And as you've seen, I just dug up like a stash and got a bunch of lovely goodies out of that. So you'll get loads of those little spots around the whole. Sorry from my lack of being able to speak. But yeah, you'll find lots of those around the whole game. And yeah, I can't lie. Some of them hold some really good stuff. It's worth getting. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep going on. So we're coming back out into the same area that we started in from over there. The phone box that we went to earlier, where we began at, is just over this hill up to the left there. These enemies tend to have guns, so I'm going to do my best to try and avoid those. If we head this way, there should be another dig spot. Yeah, right here by the lake. And what do we have? We have another cache with notes talking about a place called the Interchange and something to do with an unexplored bunker, which we are going to spend a lot of time in, don't you worry, because that is going to be like the central hub of our game. I'm trying to avoid the water a little bit because of the leeches. But I remember there being a body that you could, yeah, there it is. The metal detector that you get for free is right here. I'm such a doofus. But yeah, that's where you go if you don't want to go through the merchant, through the cave. If you choose not to go through the cave altogether, maybe you just want to come over here and grab the metal detector if you're at all interested in finding those buried treasures. Like I say, some of them are collectible, like the lunch boxes. Right, so we're going to head this way to the west. I'm going to kind of take you back to where the start of the area would have been. So if we carry on up that hill straight up where I'm facing, we'll end up back at the phone box and the bunker that we spawned in at the beginning of the game. The plan isn't really to go all the way up there, but I mean we can, but there's a couple of things that we want to do first. So we're going to head into this waterfall. We do need to head back up there anyway at some point, so because there's a bunker up at the top, which I'll show you guys maybe at the end of this episode, we'll see. Right, so collect that off his body. Nothing else around here by the looks of it. No note or intel. I thought there would have been. My bad. Alright, well, it was still worth looting the rifle ammo and everything off that soldier's body. In here we have our next merchant, The War of the Worlds. Sounds like an interesting book, eh? Right, let's talk to him. I've been around. Yes, let's get through your dialogue. What's behind all these strange happenings? Yep. Spray through this, go on. Alright, so now it's just mentioned about the main village in the game, basically like the capital for this region. So we're going to be heading to the Windham village soon. Don't know if we'll get there this episode, but soon.
This place such thick, but look.
Let's keep going through this character's dialogue. He's just told me about another trader's camp.
But you can't trust so long. What's yourself around here?
Okay, so he's not actually a trader, my bad. He's just a dude that you can speak to, really. But there's another room here that we're going to want to enter. I don't know what's in most of these rooms because I just speeded through. Okay, we do not need to crawl through that. What is the point of this? Is there nothing in here at all? I shouldn't have been so impatient. Shotgun shells and a body to loot. With a 12 gauge shotgun. So if you want a shotgun, guys, early in the game you can just come straight down the hill from that phone box straight into this building and get yourself one for free off this dude's body. That seems like the smartest thing to do for starting straight away in the game, and it's not bad, especially that you're getting a shotgun straight away. Your first gun of the game is a shotgun, so that's decent power. You can look after yourself now, which is exactly what I'm going to go do in that bunker, because that's what I wanted to do for this first episode. So there's the phone box that we started off at. So it's just down here in that building there. You get a shotgun. Alright, so now we're going to head into the waterfall next to the cave that we went into, because I completely forgot that there was a little path inside the waterfall we could have taken. And then after that we need to head up this rock wall to the bridge here to get on top of the bridge, but we're going to, as I say, we're doing this bit first, so we'll continue on. Get this, whatever's in this waterfall, so we don't have to go back in there later. I do not like being in the leeches for this long, because the leeches do get you. You don't really have stamina in this game. I should have probably explained it sooner. You have heart rate. In the bottom right under my health bar you can see there's a number going down at the minute because I'm standing still. That is my heart rate. When it rises you basically are, yeah, you're out of stamina, but it's heart rate. Also, like things that can make your heart rate rise and exert yourself, like melee attacking and jumping, sprinting, stuff like that. So just be aware that stuff like that will eventually exert yourself and make your heart rate max out, and you will end up with throbbing around your screen. I don't know how you feel about throbbing, but I'm not a fan of it. See, there's the throbbing I was just speaking about. What was some potatoes there? I'll take those with me. Can I get in here? Yes, I can. It's in these places where you'll find a bit more rare treasure, and you'll also find things like key cards and things for later areas that you might need. So there's the torch that you can get for free. Here's the hatchet that you can get for free. Did I take that torch by mistake? No, I didn't. Good. I don't want an extra torch. Right, anything else in here for me? Or is it just a hatchet and the torch that you would have come in here for? But yeah, if you want the free torch, again, that's where you get your free torch. So you can keep that bandage at the start, you can keep that Molotov or whatever it is you would have traded for the torch and the metal detector. I highly recommend you keep everything you find and just get it for free if you can. I've shown you where to get all three items anyway, the hatchet, the torch and the detector. Okay, so this is the first enemy I'm going to introduce to you. Okay, and first, training stimulants. Pick that up. Alright, so you press the select button. And you go over to skills, and as you can see you've got a bunch of skills that you can buy and unlock as you go along. We'll get training manuals to unlock the question marked ones and make them available to purchase. But the more training stims you pick up, the more points you have to earn these abilities. So firstly, I'm probably just going to get this kick stun duration one. That's probably going to help me out a little bit at the start of the game. And I'm going to load my shotgun with a round. I believe there is 2 of these enemies in here. It might just be the one, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to go and get some ammo. These are your safety deposit boxes, essentially storage. So you can store any items from your inventory that are overfilling it in there. There is no storage expansion in this game, or whatever you would want to call it. This is where you get a revolver. That's nice. As you can see, we are in Cumberland. I will assign the revolver, doing it like this, and like that. I'm going to reload the revolver with the shots that I've just been finding. I will say the revolver is not very accurate, but it does for the start of the game. Grenade is always helpful. Right, okay. Well, that was not too bad, just a 2-shotter. Okay. I'm quite happy with that. Thought it was going to take a few more shots to put it down. Right, glass bottle. Alright, and these are like your chests, your loot chests. So we've got a training stim and another piece of intel. Another note. There's a feral here. You can loot these enemies, as I've already shown you. So it's important that you do with some of them to get some more ammo, things such as that, you know, maybe even some bandages from a few. It's really important that you collect as much loot as you can. Yeah, that's that bunker done. As far as episodes go, I'm gonna try and get an episode up every week though, if I can. It's gonna be a little bit of a stretch, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I think, yeah, we might start this off on the Monday, which might not make sense to you guys, but I'm recording this on a Saturday right now, so that gives me a bit of time to edit anything that I need to edit, and then we can start uploading on Monday, I think. I'm going to try and get it done every weekday if we can. I think that's a big important thing, that we have some sort of consistency. I'll try and get upload times at around, you know, like 2 o'clock, sort of around that time each day. But yeah, it's been wonderful, and thanks for watching this first episode, guys. There's going to be a lot more to come. We're going to explore a lot more of this region in the next episode. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.